Hello and welcome back to Stardew Valley, and we are on day 1 of fall, year 2. Oh yeah, so we have a lot of planning to do today. Way more than I would actually want, because yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. Now, before we go out and do anything, let's check the weather. Clear and sunny day. That's nice. And the fortune is extremely displeased, so okay. It doesn't really matter because we're going to do a lot of planning and planting, so yeah. Living off the land, we're back again with another tip. Listen up, if you manage to get your hands on a rare seed, now's the time to plant it. Although it's said to take all season to grow, reliable sources have told me that it actually takes just 24 days. The end result is rumored to be the sweetest fruit in the entire world. Yes. We already have a few of those. So, yeah. Doesn't really matter that much for us. And what we want to do is take care of all of this. Let's remove this. So let's start with removing all of the old things. Now, I'm not sure how much like I want to do when it comes to, say, certain crops like pumpkins, but I do think I want to do a lot of pumpkins. The question is just how much, and I think what I'm going to do as well is try to... It's trying to make some of these with the iridium sprinklers instead of the quality sprinklers. However, whatever. We have lost all the fertilizer on where the crop died. It's still there for the corn, so that's fine. But I'm going to pick all of this up. All of it is going to come up over here because I think I want to rearrange a bit. Mostly like this, block this off a bit, and yeah, have you there more. Let's see, what kind of seeds do we have? We have beet seeds, we have 20 of them. Okay, we have 9 pumpkin seeds, apparently. Now we're going to need a lot of fertilizers, so let's make all of them into basic fertilizer, because we will need them. 443. Let's keep one in there so we can actually like quick stack them in. 25 quality sprinklers, and then we have 4 iridium sprinklers. It's not a lot, to be honest, but yeah. I think what I'm going to do is to take care of the animals really quickly before we do anything else. And clean up in here. Let's go and take care of the animals. And once that is done, we will start the egg and milk thingies, and once that is done, we will head to Pierce and see what kind of seeds we can buy and what we want to buy. Okay, that's a rabbit's foot. I don't need more rabbit foots. Yeah, like I don't need more of them. You don't have to chop off your feet. I'm fine now. Just one time was enough. Yeah. So, I think... How am I going to do with the corn? I think I'm actually going to buy 16 more corn. And then leave it there, I think. And that was all of it, I think. Yep, and we can sell the rabbit's foot, actually. I don't need one more, but I suppose we can keep it as well. Let's keep it for now and shove away the stuff you don't really need to have with us. So yeah, I'm going to buy 16. Or should I go just ham, like fill out this part with corn maybe? So it's 32, so 40. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with 40 more corn and just go ham on the corn. The corn is actually quite profitable, so, and it is repeatable, so I'm not going to say it's worthless. It's actually quite good. Oh, Leia, hello. This is a really nice gift. Yeah, and next time you will get a diamond. Right, we can make eggplants. Now we're going to... It does take 14 days for them to mature. Eggplants take 5 days. Am I going to just spam out corn? I mean, on day 15 we are going to get more corn. Yeah, well, I mean, let's do it. Let's just buy 40. We have the money. We can burn a lot of money. The same with eggplant. Let's buy just 40 of them. I mean, why not? And bok choy, yam. I think I'm not going to do a lot of cranberries. Cranberries are still valuable, but I think I'm going to go with something like 40 of these. Not go completely insane with them. The fairy seeds we want 4 of for the honey. The grapes we want something like we don't actually want a lot of it because, or maybe we do. Maybe we just replace the hops area with the grapes. So 8, 16, 32. Amaranth. Is really nice. So it's amaranth is actually quite valuable. So let's buy 32 of you as well. And it's quite quick to grow also. Artichoke, I think, is quite valuable. Let's buy 32 of you as well. And yams, bok choy and yam, I think. Let's buy 16 of you too. Let's see. I think buying 20 grass starter, maybe 10 more. We have 30 of you. Here we go. And then it is only the pumpkin seeds left. So, okay. How much of this stuff do we want? Oh, he doesn't sell beets. We have to go to Sandy if we want more beet seeds. I don't really care about the beets, so I will plant the seeds I have for beets and then we'll call it a day. But yeah, how many pumpkin seeds do we want? I think we want to have 200 of them. Even if we don't plant all of them immediately. Now, we need to plant, if we take a look, we need to plant the corn. The corn has to be planted today because it takes 14 days to mature. The yam doesn't need to be today. It takes 10 days. So even if we plant it on, say, day 3, we can still get 2 harvests out of it. The cranberry is actually really quick to mature, so we can do those tomorrow. So yeah, let's sort this a bit. So the first row is what we have to do today. And anything else, we actually want... We have to do the grapes as well. And the grass starters is just whenever we feel like doing it. The beets can be whenever. Cranberry and eggplants we want to do as early as possible, but it doesn't have to be today. The fairy seeds have to be today. We can get them out as early as possible. And the bok choy is really whenever we have time left over. And then the yam, the amaranth, and the artichoke is as soon as the pumpkins, corn, berry seeds, and grape starter have been planted. So we will do the first row first, then the second row, and then the third row in that order. And yeah, let's just buy a massive amount of pumpkin seeds. And whenever we feel like not holding the button anymore, but yeah, 200 seeds. I think that's going to be a-okay. We can plant more the second time if we want to. The reason why we need to plant the pumpkins today is because it takes 13 days to mature. So they will be finished on day 14. And it is not repeatable crop. So if you want a second one, it's going to take from day 14, 13 more days. So something like, I think the last harvest, if you time it as well as you can, is going to be something like day 26 or 27. You do not have a lot of leeway when it comes to pumpkins. So you can, of course, like, if you plant them, as long as you have 13 days left on the season, you can still plant them anyway. Even if it's like, oh, it's day 15, I can plant this patch over here and it should be finished day, like day 28. You can plant on day 5, and sure, but if you want to make the most out of the area you're planting on, you want to calculate it to be as on time as possible. And I do want all of my crops to be synced. Makes it a lot easier. It still means that it's going to take quite a long time to harvest when we get anything to harvest, but now let's go and plant these ones first. There we go. That is done. We have now done one of the 4 we had to do on the first day. The flowers doesn't matter if it's like any fertilizer on. However, anything else we plant from here on out has to be fertilized as well. There we go, and I have not missed any of them, so let's go and put them down all the way around. There we go. All of that is now done. we now have the corn, which we need to fertilize as well. What's really nice about this is we don't need to spend... Yeah, move dog. I don't have time for you. Is that we don't need to spend time hoeing the ground, which saves a lot of time. Now, if I did miss a spot, I don't really care. We want all of this down immediately. There we go. That's all of that. Now, these ones is 2 out, so it is 1, 2, and then there. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we need, so that 1, 2, and then here. And then it's 1, 2. So we need to remove this. This is just so I can see. You don't need to do this or like removing where it's going to be. I just want to do that so I can see where it's going to like be. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's going to be there. And then there. And if we then go and hoe, it's going 1, 2, and then this row is not going to be anything in. So this is how it's going to be for the iridium sprinklers. Now, I don't have any more iridium sprinklers. Question is, how do we do this then? I think the easiest way of doing this is just put you there. To actually have one there, and then 1, 2 there. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then 1, 2. Please move. Thank you. This, yeah, this takes a long time to do, sadly. 1, 2, and then there, move you. Let's just put you over there for the time being, and then 1, 2, there. And let's just leave it as this. And I will make sure so I don't put stuff where they shouldn't go. let's remove that and continue out a bit here. And I think let's just do this. It is a bit overlapping, but there you go. And it is getting late. We have to plant all the stuff today. I think, let's see, we technically don't need to do it today. So what I might do is save the pumpkins so I can plant all of them and then spend the time to actually put down all the like sprinklers and stuff. I think that's what I'm going to do instead. So let's see, can we go 1, 2? It's a bit too far down here, so I technically don't want to do that. 1, 2, and then there. I should do it, but I am not sure exactly you there, because it's really going to be quite useful to have you there. Water. I'm doing the watering so we don't have to hoe as much tomorrow. We're probably going to have to hoe a bit of stuff, but technically don't have a lot of energy left. Now, we have 4 iridium sprinklers. I want to check the calculator because we have let's see, so we can count a bit. We have 3 there. Now this part here is a bit annoying because it's actually not 8. I think it's like 6 or 5 because no, it's -3 because 1 row is gone, so it's 5. Okay, so let's not count that for the time being. So it's 24 for the iridium sprinkler. Multiply that by 4. That is 96. Then we have, so that's almost half of it. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12. Multiply that by 8. That's 96. So it's 96 plus 96 plus 5. Oh, we're missing that. We're missing those 3. So if we actually get those 3 extra, that we're missing because of this, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We are going to just say, no, it will have to be as is. What I need is actually a bit of energy. What we need to do is to go up here. I apologize, road, but you're going to have to go away. There we go. That is 200. So if we plant on all of that, that is 200. Okay. So we can't do that today because it's... So we're going to have to plant the pumpkin seeds tomorrow. Now, we have done all the corn, we have done all the grape. We have done the fairy roses. So the flowers for the bees is on the go. It's just the pumpkin seeds. Since we just need to do the pumpkin seeds as they are, we just need to put down basic fertilizer and then take all the pumpkin seeds as they are and just shove them down in this big patch. It means we can get all of them done tomorrow. And that's that. Now, what I think what I'm going to do is really quickly I might pass out, but okay, we can't pick up anything else, so let's not pick up anything else. We will at least get a bit of money. Starfruit wine. That is going to be worth a lot of money, so let's go and shove stuff away in boxes. Let's take 30 of... Put you down on the next... Oh, there we go. Yeah, we didn't get to sell everything. We didn't plant as much as I would like to, but yeah, that's the reality of it. Oh yeah. Now, right, we did Starfruit wine. Yeah. 34 of them. Or yeah, above 100,000 just from the Starfruit wine. Now you might understand why the Starfruit wine is so good. Because each and every one of them is worth 3,150 gold. Oh. There we go. We are on day 2 of fall. Year 2. Now, we have... The episodes here might be a bit longer. And that is... I think I forgot to... Yeah, I forgot to... Whatever. That's going to have to be it. Now we just need to hoe out the ones that reverted. Once that is done, we can put down all the fertilizer and we can then plant all the pumpkins. It should be fine to plant a day late. But the repeatable crop you really don't want to have to like plant late, because if they for some reason doesn't like, if they don't get planted and like start growing immediately, especially like corn, which takes a really long time to mature, then you will get not as many harvests as you could get out of them. So repeatable crop is actually quite important, especially the ones that take a long time to mature. Let's see. Oh my god, yeah, there's 200 fertilizer going down the drain here. Have I missed anything? I would not be surprised if I have. But if I have missed like one tile somewhere, I'm not going to search forever for that. So let's plant all of these once. There should be enough scarecrows around, so shouldn't be any issues. And once all of the quality sprinkler ones are planted, we should have 96 left. There we go. And here you can see like just 4 of them is just as much as this over here. So it, like having iridium sprinklers actually take up a lot less space. So it's actually quite nice making use of the iridium sprinkler. Oh, that was a lot of seeds. Let's see if we can drink a coffee so we can actually become a bit faster. Let's go and pick up this and see if we can put something new in here. Pickled eggplant. I think pickled eggplant is worth a bit. I don't think it's a lot, but it's quite a bit. Let's see here. We can do hot pepper, I think. 34 of you. And let's do some cauliflower. I mean, why not? In the fall, having some cauliflower is going to be nice. So let's just do some cauliflower. And once we go outside, we will do the last one as well. So that's that. Let's do the other side. Let's try to remember which side we have put stuff into. So the left side is this, the right side is this. I mean, why not? Let's do orange. Because we can. I mean, orange is a fall crop, right? So I will have to clean up the farm a bit later on as well. Wow, that's I will not bother petting the animals today. To be honest, it's maybe the ones I can see, but I will not do I will not try to go around to every single one of them. There we go. That's most of them, I would say. No, I want this stuff. I might have missed one of them, but yeah, that's good enough. Let's get all of this sorted and oh, there's so much to do when a season changes. Like so much to do. And then there's the milk. And that was it. I think what I will do now very quickly is actually drink my espresso and quickly run off to Pierre's and buy, say, like 100 fertilizer, because yeah, I don't think we have enough for all of the things we want to plant. Let's buy 100. We have the money, so it's fine. Whatever, let's buy like 39 more. Here we go, back up to 300. We had more before, but I think at least. Yeah, because we planted 200, so we used 200 fertilizer, and yeah, we had something like 365-ish fertilized before, but whatever. 300 should be enough for all the things we want to plant. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So anything that is 40... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So since it is 40... times 5 is 40. So this here is all the things that will be 40. There we go, and let's continue. This uses up so much energy. It's insane how much energy you use for hoeing. Not really insane, but it's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. Let's pick you up because we don't need you there. Let's make sure we water this first. Just in case we don't forget. Now that we can actually see if it's watered or not. We have a bit of corn we need to harvest, but that doesn't have to happen right now. It's getting a bit late, so the animals are actually going back in. Which is nice for me, which means I can close the doors this time. And that is all of that. Let's see. Let's do the cranberries on top. There we go, and the eggplants on the bottom. And that is all of that. Now, these needs 4. We have 2 of them that needs 4. So what I could do is 1, 2, 1, 2, bring you up there. And then bring this one out like that, because that means we can put the bok choy and the yam somewhere. Artichoke. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. While I am here, I'm going to close these, just in case I forget. Or would have forgotten later on. Da-da-da-da. Now, let's see how much time we have left when we have done this. We're losing a lot of stamina. I didn't want to do that swing, but whatever. Might have to eat a bit. Might have to drink a coffee, actually, so we can run around a bit quicker. Let's go and fill up our watering can soonish. It might be enough. I don't think it will. No. Sometimes the hitbox is not really helpful. Can be a bit annoying sometimes to actually see what you're hitting, where you're going to like water or hoe, or sometimes when you think you're doing something, you're actually not. Okay, we can't do anything else before we eat. We need to eat something. What among you have a lot of energy? The iridium leak. Here we go. I'm most likely going to miss a spot since I'm this quick. Hopefully I can see it. I don't think we missed a single spot, which is nice. Amaranth I will do at the bottom. Down here. And then the artichoke above that. And then we will do the yam like that, and then we will do the bok choy like this. Now we just have the 20 beet seeds. I am not sure where to put them or where to use them, but I do know that I have to pick up the corn here, and that was all of it. Good. Because I technically don't have enough time to do much else. Nope. Okay. So, we have planted basically everything. Basically everything. Not everything. But let's see. That is 8, 16. Then I would need to buy a bit more seeds if I want to, like. But I think I'm just going to do 2 of them, so going to have 4 seeds over. And all right, I do have fall seeds as well. I could plant the fall seeds. I'll see. Whatever day, like whatever time I have left over, I will probably do it, but we'll see. I need 2 of you. Please don't put you away. So we have 16 beet seeds. What we can do as well is actually do this, and the grass starter we will put down when we have extra time. We don't actually that pressed for time today, which is nice. I think we might have to make more oil makers because the pigs are just spewing out truffles. So I might have to do 2 more of them. Okay, it's going to be cloudy. It's just a normal day. And the spirits were very happy today, apparently. Let's pling that and go to bed. And that is that day done. And we have planted everything other than the beets. Now the beets, I'm just planting them because I have the seeds. Now beets is something you use to make sugar. Now to make sugar you need a mill. If you do have the mill, go for it. If you don't have the mill, don't buy the beet seeds if you don't need the beets. Like if you don't need a beet as it is, just the vegetable, then just don't buy them. Because if you don't need the beet, then it's going to be like a wasted time planting it. Now, we had the beet seeds from earlier because we had a quest to get a certain amount of beets to put in, I think it was Meilu's fridge. If I remember correctly, it was a quest, and that meant that we needed the beets, and we happened to have 20 beet seeds left over. What I'm going to do with the beets is just basically toss them in the shipping bin and earn whatever little bit of money they can give us. So, yeah. That is finally on day 2. Every single thing planted. And that is really nice. You might be able to do it as quickly as I have. If some things take until day 3, that is absolutely fine, regardless of what season it is. However, you need to make sure that the high priority crops are planted day 1. The most important crops has to be planted on day 1. The pumpkins, for example, can be planted on day 2. But anything beyond day 2, there should not be a high priority crop planted after day 2. Because it's probably not going to be finished in time if you want to do double harvests. And but if you don't care about the double harvest, you don't care about being like 100% efficient, then just plant. Just plant however you want. It doesn't really matter, especially not the second year. You're probably going to be swimming in money anyway, so yes. Anyway, what I want to check really quickly is that yes, I don't need to record any more episodes today. I'm pushing the Stardew Valley episodes a bit, if you haven't noticed. It's 4 episodes a week. And it's 2 on Fridays and 2 on Sundays. So this is just the next week's batch for me. So, was it anything else I needed to say? No, I don't think so, other than from here on out, since we have planted all of the things we need right now, we are going to see if we can push a bit of socializing, especially with like Leia and a few other people, and get a bit, because you get cutscene, you get a bit of like backstory with people and so on. So I do want to show a bit of it, maybe not all, because that takes a bit of time, actually. You can go through it quite quickly if you like give gifts every single week to everyone. You can do it, but it takes so much time of the day to do that. But yeah, expect to see some resource harvesting to upgrade a house and maybe build something more, and then a bit of socializing so we can do a bit of quests and get a bit of cutscene and get to know people a bit more. I mean, for goodness sake, we've been living here for more than a year and we don't even know all of them. So, with that, if you have reached all the way to the end, I can't really express anything other than thank you. I'm really impressed, and yeah. So, thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.